What is the spiritual dream meaning of bananas?
Let's talk about Eleanor Fagan. She was born in 1915 into nothing. The world would come to know her as the one and only Billie Holiday. But back then, she was just a poor black girl in Baltimore. And let me tell you, the world was not kind to girls like her.
But see, Billie, she had this something that poverty just couldn't touch. A kind of ripeness, a warmth so intense it was practically burning her up from the inside. But the world kept trying to put that fire out. She was sexually assaulted as a little girl, thrown into a reform school. She survived prostitution, she survived addiction, she survived a predatory music industry that literally feasted on her talent while trying to crush her spirit.
And yet still, every single time she opened her mouth to sing, what came out was pure gold. Think about that. She was feeding millions of starving souls during the Great Depression, during the horrors of Jim Crow. She was giving people sustenance. She sang the things that other women were too afraid to even dream.
She was the banana. It's the perfect metaphor, right? Golden on the outside, soft and nourishing right at the core. She was full of this incredible sweetness and full of potassium, the very mineral that keeps our hearts beating. But what happened? She was picked way too soon. She was bruised far too easily, and she was consumed, just devoured, without a single thought, without any gratitude.
She was only 44 years old when she died in 1959. Just 44.
And get this, she died under arrest, in a hospital bed. Even on her deathbed, the world was still trying to lock her down, to contain her power.
So this is the question that just breaks your soul, right? If Billie had understood the meaning of it all, if she'd understood what the universe was trying to tell her with these images of ripeness, of golden abundance, of this sweetness being crushed under pressure, would she have saved herself?
Look, this isn't just some story about a singer. This is life and death, and it's about you. Are you afraid of your own abundance? Are you just giving your gifts away for free, especially to people who don't deserve an ounce of it? What is your subconscious trying to get you to see right now?
Okay, so when you see a banana in your dream, it is not random. It's a message, a dispatch, sent directly from your deepest self. It's a very specific psychological communique, and you absolutely need to be paying attention. All right, let's break this down into the 5 big meanings. Number 1, abundance. Plain and simple, your subconscious knows you have more to give, way more to receive, and so much more to become than what's happening in your life right now. 2 is readiness. A ripe banana means you are ripe, you're ready. So stop waiting for someone to give you permission. 3, nourishment. Okay, this is a big one. Who are you feeding with your energy? And more importantly, who is feeding you? Your dream is demanding you take a hard look at the give and take in your relationships, and I mean today. 4 is vulnerability. A banana bruises easily, so do you. And listen, that is not a weakness. It is the price you pay for being fully, truly alive. And finally, number 5, transition. You know how a banana changes color as it ripens? Where are you in that process? In your own becoming?
So here's where it gets really interesting. Dreams are like a direct window, a back door, into our core beliefs. What are those? They're the invisible scripts that are running your life. They're hidden just beneath the surface, and they dictate your choices before you're even aware you're making them.
And here is the absolute crux of it. When your dreaming mind sends you a banana, it's almost always confronting a really damaging core belief you're holding on to. It's that ugly little voice that says things like, I'm not enough, I don't deserve sweetness, or the big one, I should always give more than I get.
Let me be crystal clear. That belief is a lie. It's a total lie. And your dream is desperately trying to correct it. It's sending you this symbol of pure, unadulterated nourishment and sweetness to scream at you, look what you're denying yourself.
And this is where the stakes become so real. Let's bring it back to Billie Holiday for a second. She never, ever stopped giving. She poured every last drop of her soul into her songs, into her lovers, into a world that just took and took and took some more and barely gave anything back. She gave until there was literally nothing left. But if she had listened to that inner voice, that dream, maybe she would have chosen differently. The thing is, you still can.
So I want you to get this and get it deep in your bones. The banana in your dream, it's not just some pretty decoration. It is a directive. It's a direct order from your soul to wake up,
to recognize your own value, to claim your own sweetness, and for God's sakes, to nourish yourself first.
This dream, this message, it's the only thing standing between you and the life you were actually born to live. So the question is, what are you going to do with it? Because what you decide, right now, today, it could change absolutely everything.
Part 2. Look, your dream isn't just random static in your brain. Every single detail, the color, what you were doing, how you felt, it's a specific message. So as we go through this, I want you to listen, really listen, because one of these is going to hit you right in the chest. That's your message. First up, timing. This is when your subconscious is grabbing you by the shoulders and screaming at you about your own personal timeline, your potential, and the windows of opportunity that are either flying open or slamming shut right now. So, you dreamed of a ripe, perfect yellow banana? Let me be absolutely clear. This is not a suggestion. It is a command. It means stop waiting. Stop making excuses. Stop telling yourself you're not ready. You are. Your time is now. And when I say now, I mean right now. This dream comes with a deadline. You have 72 hours. That's it. 3 days to take one real concrete step toward a dream you've put on the back burner before that perfect opportunity starts to rot. So here's what you're going to do. Name it. That one dream that just flashed in your mind. Now, what is the first physical step you can take? I'm not talking about thinking about it. I'm talking about doing it. Book the ticket, send the damn email, make the call. You've got 72 hours. The clock is ticking. Okay, but what about the shadow side? The overripe, mushy banana. This is a blaring, red alert warning siren. It's telling you that a window has closed on something in your life. See, ripe things have two options: get eaten or rot. There is no third option. This dream is forcing you to be brutally honest with yourself. What has passed its expiration date? That job, that relationship, that old identity you've completely outgrown? This isn't about being mean. It's about getting real.
All right, this is where the real work begins. I want you to actually get out a piece of paper. On one side, write down what you are clinging to out of pure fear, no BS. On the other side, I want you to write about the life that is waiting for you the second you have the courage to let it go. That life on the other side, it's real and it's waiting for you.
But what if the banana in your dream was green, unripe? Listen, this is not your permission slip to be lazy or to just sit around and wait. Patience is not a passive activity. This dream is an instruction to prepare. The potential is there, but it's up to you to create the right conditions for it to ripen. Okay, so how do we make this real? Pinpoint one area where you are just desperately trying to force an outcome, trying to rush things. Now stop. Just stop. Instead, what's one small, consistent thing you can do every single day to nurture it? We're talking about daily watering, not a desperate flood. All right, let's shift gears. Now we're talking about your connections to other people and maybe even more important, to yourself. What is your subconscious desperately trying to tell you about your relationships? So you were eating a banana in your dream? This is all about integration. It's your soul telling you to finally take in and absorb something that is good for you, a new kind of love, a piece of wisdom, a new way of seeing yourself. What have you been deflecting lately? Here's your homework. The next time someone gives you a compliment or offers you a moment of kindness, you are not going to brush it off. You're going to look them in the eye and say, "Thank you. I received that." It's going to feel weird. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Good. That discomfort, that's the work. And what about peeling a banana? Well, this dream is all about intimacy, about trust. It means you are right on the edge of stripping away a protective layer and showing what's real and true underneath. You're ready to be seen. This dream comes with a non-negotiable order. Have the conversation. You know exactly which one I'm talking about, the one you've been rehearsing in your head. It's time to say what's true. And listen to me, any relationship that can't survive your honesty was built on a lie to begin with. Dreaming of a whole bunch of bananas? This is about your community, your support system. And it's a direct call out. Are you trying to do everything alone? Are you acting like an island? One banana is a snack. A bunch can feed a village. You were never meant to do this by yourself. So here's the challenge. This week, you are going to ask for help. And be specific. I need help with this specific thing. Can you support me by doing this specific action? Being vulnerable isn't weak. It's how you find out who's really on your team. Now, let's get into the shadow side of this. If you dream of giving a banana away, you have to ask yourself, why? Are you giving from a place of fullness, of genuine love? Or are you giving because you feel you have to, out of obligation and fear of what happens if you don't? Get honest about the difference. And what if someone in your dream refuses the banana you offer? This is about rejection, plain and simple. It means the fear of being rejected again is keeping you from even trying. It means you've been offering your magic to the wrong audience. You have to offer your gift again. Identify it, your art, your voice, your love, your idea. And this week, you're going to offer it to one new person, one new place. The right people can't find you if you're hiding, so stop hiding. Okay, let's get to the final set of messages. And these are big. We're talking about your legacy, your purpose, and your fundamental, non-negotiable right to experience joy.
If you saw a whole banana tree in your dream, that's about legacy. Your subconscious is asking you a huge question. What are you building that's going to outlast you? What generational baggage are you healing right now so the women who come after you don't have to carry it? This is bigger than you.
And finally, the banana split. Oh, this is a good one. This is pure, explicit permission to enjoy your damn life right now. Not later, not when you finish the project, not when you've earned it. Now. Pleasure is not some reward for good behavior. It is your birthright. So I want you to leave with this thought, especially if you've been living in survival mode for way too long. I want you to go do one thing this week just for the sheer pleasure of it. Because your joy, it isn't selfish. In a world that just wants you to work and to worry, your joy is a revolutionary act. Part 3. And this is the part that matters. Because look, understanding your dream, figuring out your pattern, it means nothing if you don't do something with it, if you just walk away unchanged. So let's get into it. This is where the real work actually begins. We're done with theory, okay? This isn't abstract anymore. What we've got here are 10 very specific, very practical applications. And your job, your only job right now, is to listen and find the one that feels like it was written just for you, the one that hits you right in the gut. Find yourself in this list. And then you move. All right, first up, let's talk about reclaiming your power. And this is for the woman who keeps herself small. You know who you are. You're the one who shrinks to make other people feel big. The one who's been hiding your own damn light to make everyone else comfortable. Here is your first assignment. It's called the Ripe Banana Inventory. I want you to take 20 minutes, just 20, and write down every single skill you have that you downplay. All that, I'm kind of good at this stuff. Then you're going to rewrite every single one of those lines with zero apology. No kinda, no I guess, just the pure, powerful fact. And here's the kicker. You read that second list out loud, to yourself, every single day. Your nervous system needs to hear the truth of your power in your own voice. This isn't about ego, this is survival. And let's be crystal clear about the urgency here. Every day you spend shrinking is another day your unique gifts aren't out in the world. And believe me, this isn't some cheesy motivational poster language. This is the truth. The world is literally losing out on what only you can bring. And this whole shrinking thing, it's not just personal. It bleeds right into our professional lives. So for the professional woman listening, are you getting paid what you're worth? If you had that dream about the unwanted banana, that's your subconscious screaming at you that you are being undervalued at work. The real question is, have you started to believe their valuation of you? So here's the move, the market rate reality check. You have to stop normalizing it. Your assignment is to go out and get the cold, hard data. Research the actual market rate for your job. I'm talking numbers. Data is power. Get the numbers from 3 different solid sources, because power isn't a feeling, it's a fact. And once you have those facts, you either schedule that meeting or you start updating that resume, period. Okay, next, let's talk about protecting your energy. This is for the woman who gives everything away, the one who pours from her cup until it's not just empty, it's cracked. Listen to me, burnout is not a badge of honor. It's a massive flashing warning sign that something is fundamentally broken. So here's your tool, it's called the Peel Protocol. It's simple. Before you say yes to one more thing, you pause just for a second and you ask yourself, honestly, do I have this to give right now? If the answer is anything but a hell yes, then the answer is no. And you say it out loud. No apology, no long, drawn-out explanation. No is a complete sentence. And look, this isn't just for your boss or that friend who always needs a favor. This is even more critical in your most intimate relationships, for the woman in a draining partnership. It's time for the ripeness check. Grab a journal, 2 columns. That's it. On one side, what I give. On the other, what I receive. And you have to be brutally, painfully honest with yourself. If you look at those 2 columns and there is a wild imbalance, well, there's your answer. It doesn't mean you have to leave, not necessarily, but it does mean it's time to have the conversation you have been avoiding for way too long. Reciprocity isn't selfish, it's self-preservation. All right, let's shift gears. Unleashing your work. This one is for the creative woman who is absolutely terrified to share what she's made. The one who is paralyzed by the fear of being seen. You have incredible things inside of you, and they are literally dying in the dark. So forget about building a website or launching some big platform. Just do this. It's called the bunch method. Step 1, find 3 women you really, truly trust. Step 2, share one tiny piece of your work with them. A paragraph, a sketch, a melody. And step 3, you ask them one question, and one question only. What did you feel? You are not asking for a critique, you are asking for a witness. And then there's the woman who is always waiting for the right time, waiting for the perfect conditions, waiting until she finally feels ready. Sound familiar? Let's just call it what it is. You are the green banana. The urgency here is everything. Waiting for the perfect moment is choosing the freezer. You are choosing to be frozen in time, to never, ever ripen. So here's the deal. Readiness is a myth. It doesn't exist. So start now. Start imperfectly. Just start anyway. Okay, now we're gonna turn inward. Because while you are running around responding to every single demands from the outside world, your soul, your subconscious, your body, they are sending you urgent, life-saving signals. The real question is, can you even hear them anymore? So for the spiritually curious woman, are you treating your dreams like the direct channel to your soul's guidance system that they are? They're not just random brain noise. They are precise, personal data. So tonight, start a dream journal. And when you wake up, before you even think about touching your phone, write it all down. Then ask it, what are you trying to ripen in me? And for the woman who is healing from trauma, your work is to use sweetness as medicine. Actively seek out small moments of joy. This is not self-indulgence, okay? This is neurological rehabilitation. Trauma rewires your brain to constantly scan for threats. Joy and beauty literally rewire it back to safety. And for the woman in a massive life transition, you can't just drift through it. You have to mark the change. The banana tree ritual. Write down everything you are leaving behind. The old stories, the fears, the person you used to be. And then you burn that paper. Then you write down who you are becoming. And you read that new list every single day. You have to claim who you are now. Okay, we're gonna end here with what is maybe the most dangerous state of all, the cost of waiting. This is for the woman who has forgotten how to want. The one who, in her dreams, sees this rich, amazing dessert, but in her real life can't even remember what it feels like to desire something just for herself. And this is the heart of it all. A woman who has lost access to her own desire has lost something absolutely vital. Desire, that's the engine of your life. It's your compass. It tells you that you're alive. Without it, you're just surviving. You're not really living. You were not put on this earth just to survive. So your final task, it's about reclaiming your wanting. Write a list of 10 small things you used to love to do. Then schedule 3 of them into your calendar this week as non-negotiable appointments with yourself. It is not too late to get this back. It's not too late, not until it is. Go now.